a small demo just to show how the game works. It's going to be a little laggy starting off because it's my first time playing it. I just opened the viewport, so yeah, you can see the shaders compiling there. So I'm just going to give it a second, get used to things. I dropped myself in an open area. It's still being built. You can see a few things just laying in the ground here. But yeah. Got my character designed, all thrown together. There we go, cool. Alright, open up the door. Walk around a bit. Open those up. Close them up. You can crouch. That's for the walking. Seems to be working pretty well. The only thing I have that's messed up is those fingers at the far left. A little janky, but otherwise it's fine. I have the IK messed up on here. It's just a simple thing I can fix in the editor, but I forgot to. So that door is messed up. If I go over to this one, it'll open right. But yeah, that's for these three doors. It's all out of whack. I got a little shower room here. I stuck this here because I plan on putting more bathroom mats all around. I figured it'd be a realistic thing to have. I don't know if I want to have it at the entrance or if I want to have it under like each shower area. I'm not really sure about that yet. You can close the door. So yeah, this is the cold storage room. You can get a close look and you can actually see the temperature that each of these is set to. Oh, I have blur set because there's a nearsightedness. Or is it farsighted? I can't remember. I always get the two mixed up. But yeah. Just jumping. I have the super jump power. Get real low to the ground. And those are just shelves. Let's go through here. Oop, close the door behind me, my bad. Have a little fenced in area here. Can't get through. And up here, oh, sorry about that. That was from the front flip. Over here, I should, oh, not quite. I guess I'd have to do a double jump to get over there, so I'll do a super jump real quick. But you can see all the explosives stored in here. It's basically just a chemical storage room, and I don't have a lock on it yet, but as soon as I put a lock on, you can just use the key and open it up. But currently there's no way to actually open this because I'm not including that in the demo, so I was like, I'm not going to allow people to do that. If they can jump over, that's fine, because you can jump on top of here and then you can jump out that way. But yeah, let me jump over again. And then I have little control panels for these. And that's nitrogen storage. Oh, it even says it. Okay, my bad. Then I jump over here, I'll let myself through. And this is the, what was prior, it had the glass floor. This is the surgery area. So if you go in here, you can't see it right now because I haven't put lights in here, but It has the conveyor belts where the bodies are lined up and they go down. There's a autopsy table, autopsy light, a whole bunch of different like trays and I originally had a bunch of storage in here too, but there's only a few places to store things now because I'm designing this to be the general surgical storage room. So if you need anything, you would just go here. And that's actually why the shower room and the locker room over here is where it is. It's because in order to even start the job, you're gonna have to come back here and then you're gonna have to decontaminate and then go over here. I plan on adding like a little border on the ground, which is what, yeah, you can see the level streaming right there. It's going to be activated by door eventually, but for now it just does that. But yeah, it's pretty typical for factories and medical areas to have like a little taped off section to show. Actually, I don't even know why they do it. I think it's just for like keeping things out of the way. So if you have carts or if you have like I don't know, a rolly cart or something, it'll go out of the way. And if you see that my vision is suddenly jolting when I open and close the door, it's because it tracks where I'm looking. Even so, like if I'm moving my mouse while the door is opening, it's just going to follow the position of the mouse after the animation's done. I plan on changing that. I'm gonna have to deactivate that at some point, but currently I'm just leaving it be. Now if I get a little forward, oh, I'll fall off the map. Let me just fly back up there. Here we are. Now this is the first half of Pallet Town. And that leads into like the little security booth over here. Let me just drop down. Now as you can see, not many pallets. I haven't started designing this area when it comes to Pallet Town, but I have started designing this section. As you can see, it is pallets aplenty. There's a whole lot of them. And you can use them to maneuver throughout the map. Yeah, that little jump jolt, that's also needs to be fixed. I meant to have it, but I didn't want it to happen unless you're falling from a high place, like really high up. A normal jump like this shouldn't make you jolt like that, because this is me looking forward and it does all of that. So that's a little much. I'm gonna have a secondary animation tied in to do that when you fall, and I plan on having a third animation where if you're like really far away, then you're gonna grab onto the ground like when you're doing the super jump, like that. Yep. Inside of there is actually a whole ass building. It's a 5-story hangout that they have. It's pretty small, like dimensions wise. It's just big enough for them to like play cards and really like listen to music, do basic stuff. Because yeah, it's just their little hangout for their downtime or after hours. It's not supposed to be like approved by the higher ups, but they turn a blind eye to it because it's not really hurting anybody, and it does make them a little more productive. This is the start to the factory room. It's supposed to be nice and wide open like this. That, on the other hand, is not supposed to be here. I forgot to delete that. But yeah, you can see the conveyor over here. And if I go on top, oh, you know what, let me just fly. Get over here. these are the forklifts, and what they do is they can go up to the shelves here. That's part of it. It can go up to the shelf here, it can grab something off of the shelf, and then it can load it onto this conveyor, which the conveyor will then push it over to here. And once it gets all the way back there, that is a unloading conveyor right there. So it'll unload it onto here, and then eventually, let me sprint really quick just so I get there quicker. Ah, here we are. We have some of them going. Eventually, it will load them into a dock right here. Oh, that's the loading one, my bad. So that's the inbound. Here's the outbound. So they'll eventually load into here where they get deposited. And they basically just go into the ground and they go into an underground storage. That is not the only storage center. That's just the primary storage center that's closest to the vehicles. So yeah, that's how that works. Alright, let me fly on over. Now here should be the entrance to Le Palette Town. It's just a little dark. I'll let myself land. As you can hear, the factory is now unloaded. And that's what that the shaders compiling was. And this is the secured storage. So in here you have all sorts of boxes, and I have them disabled right now, but they're drones that patrol. If I had them on, I'd probably get killed immediately. I have little spots like this that you can hide underneath to try to escape their view. And inside of the surgery area, there's a cleaning crew that are patrolling. Oh, and cleaning, but so yeah, you have to dive in and out of the rooms to try to avoid them, and hope that they don't check the room that you're in. So yeah, the storage here is kind of convoluted once you get far enough in. Let's see, let me jump up here, jump up here. You can use this to kind of navigate your way through, just climbing on top of the different sheds, but that does put you in line of the drones. So if you don't deal with them first, you're more than likely gonna get blown up. I left a whole bunch of different areas to hide. All of those boxes are physics assets, so you can grab and move them if you want, and you can try to position it to, like, so you have a surface to hide behind at all times, even if it's not, if there's not one just sitting right here. And then here's this. This is part of the cardboard storage. There's a few assets here that I haven't given physics to yet. So some of them are just floating there, and they're just waiting for me to activate the physics, because I kind of forgot. I placed so many boxes in here, I kind of forgot which ones had physics and which ones don't. So I'm going to have to go through and double check that again, because it's kind of goofy. But yeah, whole bunch of cardboard boxes all over the place. The walkway is not supposed to be like this, but some of the ones I gave physics assets to were placed right next to that one. And I originally planned on just having them out of the way, but I forgot that I gave them physics. So whenever you load the game, they just fall all over the place. So that'll be fixing soon. But yeah. Anyways, there's another little fenced in area here. Those are also about to go on those shelves. I just kind of put them off to the side for now. It's always funny just seeing something flying in the air like that. See, look at all that stuff. All of that's going on the shelves here. I just haven't done it yet. I stuck it up there to remind myself. Anyways, down here, you can actually crawl into those areas to hide when there's a drone patrolling or there's a person patrolling. And then I've got more box storage back here. And this over here has only started being made. It's gonna be a absolutely massive cardboard maze. It's gonna lead into this, which is partially developed, actually almost all the way, but I don't have a level streaming volume in here, so if I open it up, nothing's gonna load. It's not gonna show anything. There'll just be a big empty space. But yeah, so that's a little demo of the game. Let me actually drop back down in here, and I'll show. Make my way through. Open up this door again, and we're right back where we started.